Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I was requested a while back to do a video on how I edit and film my YouTube videos. And now that I'm at a steady place with the style of my videos, I figured why not? I'll try to make this fast and explain in the best way possible. So I film and edit all my videos on my MacBook Air, using Shift, Command, 5 to record my videos. There's also a screenshot option, which I use to take my thumbnails. This one records your full screen. This one records only a selected portion, so you can crop it any way you want. And it's the same for the screenshot section. And these are my settings. When I finish recording, my videos are automatically saved to my desktop. I have my timer set to none, but you can set it to however you want. I don't use my microphone when recording, since my voices come from Capcut, which I'll talk about later. And I have this selected as Remember Last section. Now to record, I just select this to record, and you can select Shift, Command, 5 to stop the recording, or this little thing at the top. Now I have two series on this channel, and both are in separate games, Berry Avenue and Brookhaven. So here are my settings. This is how I have the best quality when recording. Also, for some of the cool shots you guys see in some of my videos, most of them are captured using Shift P, which is free cam, but that's only available in private servers. So now that we're done with how I film, here are the apps I use for editing. My main editing platform I use to edit these videos is Final Cut Pro. I use the free trial version, which will be linked down below. Also, a little hack: when the trial is over, I open Terminal using Command Space and put in this script, and it restarts the trial, so you never have to pay. If you need more of a tutorial on that, I'll link the video down below. The next app I use is Canva. I use this mainly for my thumbnails, and sometimes for cool text and effects like transitions. The other apps I use for effects are YouTube and Capcut. And since we're talking about effects, I'm gonna show you guys all the ones I use. So on YouTube, I get my sound effects like background music, and different everyday effects like doors closing, opening curtains, the shower, crickets. I also get my classic click sound effect, pop sound effect, and swish transition sound effect. And all I do is screen record on my cellular device and airdrop it to my computer. The only thing I use Capcut for are the AI-generated voices. And I'll put a video in the description down below if you're interested in doing that. Again, I will put a Canva tutorial video in the description, because going into depth on every one of these apps will take a long time. Here is a little time lapse on how I make thumbnails. I'll also link a green screen and transparent background tutorial in the description for those of you who are interested in not having backgrounds saved with your effects. Now let's hop into the main part of this video, how I edit. Again, a Final Cut Pro tour will be linked in the description for you guys. So first, I insert my screen recorded clips from my desktop and put them on my timeline. And I use this to change the appearance of the clips, to make them more visible and stretched out for me to edit better. Now to change the filter or coloring of the video, let's enter the color inspector. I rarely use this, but if you don't like the coloring on your videos, you can fix the color. the saturation and exposure. You can also save the filter you created using the Save Effects preset. So all you would have to do is search the effect. Now let's talk about the effects and transitions I use. So I use the keying effect whenever I have a pre-saved effect that has a green screen background. It basically just removes the green screen. Now the most common transition I use the wipe to change from one clip to another. I also use a couple other like the circle transition and the color planes transition. Next for text, I mainly use the custom text, where I can choose my own font, size, color, shadow opacity, and outline. Okay, now let's get back to editing. Because I record my full screen, I have to crop it, and I transform it to fit the screen. Next, I chop up my video, taking out scenes that I don't want to include. This is called a rough cut. I do this using Command B to blade, and then I select the clip and delete, but there are some other shortcuts to do this, which of course will linked below. So once I'm done cutting up a clip, that's when I add my AI generated voice and I line it up with the clips that need it. I also go ahead and add my sound effects, like background music and my everyday sound effects. Then I add transitions whenever I'm jumping from one scene to another. I also go ahead and add my text and move it around to where I would like it to be. There are some other cool effects I use to make my text appear cooler on screen. I'll try to link a tutorial down below, or I'll just film a more in-depth tutorial on that. Next, I normally add my pre-made intro. And that's basically the end. So now I save the video, using 4000 for the best quality. But you can use whichever you prefer, and now my video is ready to upload. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's video. I hope this made sense and that I taught you guys something today. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications to get notified whenever we post. Bye.
We gotta talk, you know. All these trials and tribulations got me tired, I need rest. And I heard that I can come to you when weary of my flesh. You awaken me from death, God, I need you.